All right, family, I'm back. Everything should be showing good now. Everything should be all good right now. Come on back up in here. I'm gonna invite everybody. Boom, boom. Let me get my invite on. Raina always call me when I'm alive. It's crazy. Peace, family. Climb on in. We finna talk about healing crisis. A lot of people be asking what to expect while they on their detox. So I want to talk about that a little bit. And then we're going to talk about the main concern and the main problem people be having while detoxing and taking the herbs. And I'm going to show y'all a way to get rid of that. Y'all can either holler at me or y'all can do it yourselves. I'm going to show y'all exactly what y'all need to do. A1 like vegan sauce. That's what I'm talking about, Queen. All right, everybody up in the building, climb on in. I'm going to wait till the people get in here. So I really want to talk about healing crisis, what to expect. And I actually have a what to expect sheet on my when I send my packages out. Like if people get big packages from me, it comes to with a what to expect sheet, but everything is not there. So we actually working on a book right now that got all these things comprised inside of the book, but they ain't gonna be done until sometime next month. But before then, I want to answer some questions. So basically, when you detoxing, right, you're gonna see skin rashes, you're gonna see diarrhea, constipation come in, even you stopping to pee. A lot of people don't be able to pee. A lot of people get constipated on the detox, or you get the opposite side where you boo-booing like 10 to 20 times a day, or you peeing and urinating like 10 to 20 times a day. Skin rashes, eye aches, body aches, very fatigued, and that's what I really want to talk about. You like when you detox and expect anything to be going on, because when you start taking these herbs, think about it. You lived half your life eating GMO foods, eating sugar, eating chemicals, being around chemicals, mama cooking with bleach. You see what I'm saying? You breathing in this falsified air. You see what I'm saying? You sleeping on fabrics you ain't supposed to be sleeping on, and you around all this EMF 5G, 4G. You got the cell phone to your ear all day. So it's all types of radiation, toxics, parasites. It's all in mucus in your body. So when these things are coming up out of your body, they express themselves in many different ways. People get headaches. That's come from all the metal, the aluminum. You see what I'm saying? People get throat problems. That's because you're getting flu-like symptoms. I just went through that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been detoxing. Went through a crazy flu. You know what I'm saying? Had fevers, was breaking out. I still got the bumps on my forehead. Fevers, breaking out, throwing up. I'm talking about using the bathroom a whole lot. Stomach hurting. And can't stay off the toilet. These are the symptoms you go through. And these are the things that you're supposed to expect while healing. If you don't feel none of these symptoms, then your body is not healing, y'all, at all. All right. But the one I really want to talk about today is what's been going on with my clients. And they've been feeling very drained and very, very, very tired. So what this is your adrenals. So a lot of people in this generation have adrenal fatigue. Your adrenal glands are these two little capillaries. They look like cut. If you would break up a walnut shell straight in half and you would turn that walnut shell over, that's what the adrenal glands look like. They sit on the top of your kidney. So you got your kidneys, and then this is adrenal glands. It sits on top of the kidneys. These are what's going on. So your adrenal glands is the main, I'm talking about the main producer of this steroid. And so any glands, let's talk about glands first. So the glands in your body are secretions, and they produce hormones. All right. They're either going to give you a certain type of secretion or of a hormone, or a certain type of secretion called a steroid. All right, now we're dealing with the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands work hand in hand with the kidneys and the parathyroid. All right, so when you are actually detoxing, what's going on with you is your adrenal glands is now being cleaned. But in this generation we live in, from our mothers, then our mothers' mothers, and our mothers' mothers, we always been on stimulants all our life, taking all this sugar. So your adrenal glands haven't been working because you have been taking all this sugar, and that's what your adrenal glands is supposed to do. It's supposed to supply the cells with sugar. Right, with sugar. That's the hormone produced called cortisone. You got glycocorticoid. All these things produces these hormones that give ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, to your cells. So when you are detoxing and you clean out these adrenal glands, you find out how weak they in, because you stop sugar. The first thing I do when I give you a detox, I say you have to quit eating sugar, yeast, dairy products, meat, all of these things. So your adrenal glands has been dependent on this sugar all day and ain't been working all your life because you've been taking all these stimulants. You've been drinking coffee, you've been eating Twizzlers, you've been eating junk food, you've been drinking alcohol, you've been smoking cigarettes. It's sugar and all these things. So your body is tricking itself because you taking all this sugar that you ain't supposed to be taking, because your sugar supposed to come from fruits and vegetables, not from meat and all these other substances that you've been taking. So your adrenal glands don't work because you are giving your bloodstream the sugar that your adrenal glands supposed to get in the bloodstream to feed to each cell in the body. So your adrenal glands ain't been working half your life. So finally, you are taking a amino acid therapeutic package and you cleansing your body, and you're not eating these sugars no more. Now your adrenal glands wake up. Well, it's so weak because you have to work these type of muscles and these type of glands. It's so weak, you don't know what to do. So now you tired all day and it's not producing enough of the glycocorticoid. And what this glyco is, all glucose mean is sugar. So it's not producing the right amount of sugar to give to the cells of your body because they so weak, right? That's all that's going on. So that's why you're so tired when you detoxing, because you have weak adrenal glands. All of us have them because our people in our nation, especially black people, are addicted to sugar. All you eat is sugar and everything you want is sugar. Alcoholics are addicted to the sugar and the alcohol. The nicotine. Nicotine is nothing but sugar. Look up the actual chemical makeup of nicotine. It's full of sugar and alcohol. Cocaine. Cocaine addicts and crack addicts are addicted to the cane sugar that's in the cocaine. That's why it's called cocaine or sugar cane. It comes from the cane family. You know what I'm saying? Children are addicted to junk foods and juices and cakes, pies, sugar. We associate our love with sugar, so everything we do have sugar in it. These are stimulants. Stimulants are bad for the body. So you become dependent on these stimulants all your life. Now you are sick because these stimulants actually turns into mucoid erosion and it erodes the cells of your body. Now mucus got to come in. Now you sick because you got mucus buildup, and wherever you find a mucus at, you find lack of oxygen. Wherever you find lack of oxygen, you find disease. So now y'all call me and y'all want to get cleansed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come pull out all of these sugars from out of your bloodstream and out of your body. I'm pulling them all out. So now the adrenal glands, they wake up. They're like, hell, I ain't been working since I've been created because you've been so used to the stimulants. So now they working and they don't know what the hell to do because you haven't trained them to do anything. Do you know all of your cells have something called cellular memory? Well, they don't have no memory because they never been working, because you've been taking stimulants or something that substitute them from working. So now they wake up because they clean and there's no more sugar in your body and they don't know what to do and they're very weak because you haven't been exercising them. So now you tired and you crashing and your body start to ache. You having hot flashes because your thyroid is messed up. Because remember, your adrenal glands work with your thyroid gland. Your thyroid gland actually regulates your temperature. Now your temperature all out of whack. Now you got inflammation build up. Now you in the smack there in the middle of a healing crisis where you literally feel like ish. You feel like you finna die, and it's just your body is cleansing itself. So what I have done is I've created a glandula. A glandula is a herb that actually goes straight to the glands. It don't work for nothing else in the body. It works on the glands. And I'm going to show y'all how to make one for yourselves, or you can buy one for me. Now, I have over 100 tinctures. Ain't none of them on my website, but I'm going to show you one of mine and give you one of my recipes for free. And y'all can make this stuff yourself. Y'all can order the herbs yourself and make it, or hey, you can buy it for me, but it's not on my website right now. I got like 3 to 4 tinctures on my website right now because I'm trying to get all my legal stuff, because I'm using alcohol. I'm using Everclear. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That is 190 proof grain alcohol, 95% alcohol. You see that? And then if we want to keep it short and not make them too strong, we're using moonshine. That's made from Tennessee. This is another grain alcohol, and this is only 50% alcohol, but it's 100 proof. All right. So these are what you would get to people that body don't take well to herbs. Like certain people take a herb or take a blood cleanser, and they immediately feel the effect from it. You see what I'm saying? You would get that to them. But certain people that got messed up adrenals, got all type of mucoid erosion, plaque all around their adrenals, been tired before their body even start to cleanse and heal, they need that 190 proof, this Everclear. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all how to mix this stuff up with distilled water. Make sure you always use distilled water whenever you using tinctures, because distilled water is not, or rainwater. Distilled water is nothing but rainwater. It's all it is. And that means it's a double cycle cleanse, meaning it goes back to the clouds to get refilled, to go back to the ground, get refiltered to the soil, take the minerals and go back up to the clouds. And then it keeps the minerals in the clouds, but it flush out all the other toxins that you don't need. And then it comes back down to you. And it feeds your crops and your plants and crops grow off of rainwater. And look, if the plants and crops grow off of rainwater, that means you need rainwater or distilled water. It's the same thing. The thing about spring water and granules, spring water is very good. I recommend it to all my patients. But the thing with spring water is it still have other toxins and stuff in it. Because think about it. It's going through a spring and it's going through rocks. Rocks that frogs be jumping in, be peeing and boo-booing in. You know what I'm saying? You might get fishes and stuff that's in there that defecate inside of the water. So it don't go through a filtering. The only filtration system that a spring water have is the rocks that's filtering while it's cleansing, which is very good to your body. But when you start mixing these with herbs and certain components inside the herbs that cannot connect with certain spring water, you see what I'm saying? So whenever you're making tinctures, or what I'm going to do is better to use distilled water or rainwater because it's been super cleansed like 100 times before it even get back to us by the clouds, by the soil, by the atmosphere and everything else, and the sun, of course. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody up with me so far and getting what I'm saying, type in some 9s and we'll keep going. If y'all understand, I got 30 minutes, so I'm trying to crash all this up in one little thing for y'all. So remember, the healing crisis, what to expect, diarrhea, peeing a whole lot, urinating a whole lot, rashes, boils, itchy skin. That itchy skin will get y'all. Skin be itching everywhere. Itchy elbows, fungus in your toenails, your tongue start turning white, fevers, bumps and acne all over your face. Some people fingernails fall off. Anything that's weak on your body gonna get rid of it while you detox. And that's the thing about detoxification. It start exposing the weak parts. Well, everybody have weak adrenal glands. Everybody do. That's just a part of our genetic makeup and code because they have been pushing sugar on us for decades and decades and decades. And if whoever taking sugar and eating sugar cane and all this other sugar that you ain't supposed to be eating, the only sugar you need is glucose and fructose, which are monosaccharides that you get from your vegetables and your fruit. Any other thing, and some grains like commode, like spelt, like your chickpeas, them are good sugars too because they're not polysaccharides, meaning they're not complex sugars that create proteins and complex amino acid structures. If it get too complex, it becomes a stimulant, and whenever you take a stimulant, the crash is coming. Whenever you drink an energy drink, you feel good for a while, but then that crash is coming. You see what I'm saying? And this stuff really, it bypasses your adrenal glands, and your adrenal glands never get the chance to actually do what they were created to do, that Yahweh put them in your body for to function. And that's to give basically energy to each cell of your body. All right. So we finna show how to get them adrenal glands up and running within 7 days. This how strong we finna make this tincture within 7 days. All right. So what I'm gonna use the good stuff. All right. Moonshine is good too, but it's a little diluted. It's only 50% alcohol. We're going to use 95% alcohol and 190 proof. All right, this is Everclear, right? And we're going to use just regular distilled water from Snooks. Distilled water from Snooks, all right? Made in the U.S. That's what you're going to need. Write this stuff down, y'all, because I don't have this in my description bar, none of that. For those that don't want it too strong, get y'all some Tennessee Moonshine, all right? 50%. It's 100 proof, but it's 50% alcohol. And to get into that too. So according to what you mixing, that's what's going to determine your type of alcohol you're going to use, or what we call solvent. So I'm mixing herbs, all type of herbs. We're going to mix berries, we mixing roots, and we mixing leaves. So we're going to need that alcohol to dig inside of the cellulose of these herbs and penetrate the cellular wall of these herbs and pull out all the phytonutrients. So I'm going to need something very, very strong. Now, if you just doing berries or you just doing a herbal leaf, 50% cool. But we working with roots here, we working with leaves here, and we working with berries and stem. You see what I'm saying? So this going to take a whole lot of alcohol to pull out that phytonutrients. Okay? If y'all got that so far, type in some 9s and we'll keep going. Okay, I got it. Type in some 9s and we'll keep going. And I'm going to show y'all how to do this. All right, so we got what we need. We need the alcohol. We need the distilled water. Of course, you need your measuring cups. All right. Need your measuring cups. And then I need to show y'all because you need a scale. So let me turn. All right, cool. Y'all got that so far. All right. Let me turn this to y'all. Let's get it. So here goes a scale. I got a food scale and I got a sternum. Well, I call my laboratory cup. All right. And this is what we're gonna do. So so you do a 1-to-5 ratio whenever you making a tincture. And you got to write this stuff down because this stuff's supposed to be on your bottle, especially if you're selling it. If not, the FDA will lock you up because you're dealing with alcohol. And we not only dealing with alcohol, we dealing with strong grain alcohol. So I'm going to show you how to write everything up and place it on your bottles and place it on your storage because you got to know when you did it. You're supposed to do them during new moons. That way, when another new moon comes, you already know your tincture done. All right. So that's the best way to do it. And then a new moon, talking about bringing in new things, a new month. Just the whole thing about the Kadash Yirek of what we say in Hebrew, the new moon festival is just a whole spiritual thing. So it's better to do this in the spiritual time when a new moon. But I need to make tinctures ASAP because I got a whole lot of herbs that need to go out. So I'm going to make them right now. All right. So what you do is you get your piece of paper and you write down your stuff. Today's date. Let me check my phone. Today's date is September 12th. So we're going to write down September 12th. 2019. What time? Time is it? It's 6:30 p.m. All right. And it's a Thursday. So this is when I'm making this tincture. Make sure y'all write this stuff down because all this need to go on your bottle because you need to know if it's ready or not. You need to know how strong it is and all of that. All right. What we're going to do with this one, since we mixing roots and since we mixing grain and since we mixing berries and leaves, we're going to do a 1-to-5 ratio. 1-to-5 ratio. And when I mean 1-to-5 ratio, I'm going to explain it to y'all. 1-to-5 ratio. All right? 1-to-5 ratio. 1-to-5 ratio means for every gram of herb we use, we're going to use 5 millimeters of actual solvent or alcohol. All right? Look, we're getting into chemistry here. So y'all got to have this on point. To pour the most out of your herbs, you have to know this stuff. All right? So we doing 100 grams. We're going to do 100 grams of of herbs. So if I'm doing 100 grams of herbs and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I got 7 herbs, that means I'm going to need 14.3 grams of each herb to put up in here before I add my solvent. All right. If y'all got this so far, type in some 9s. I know I'm getting to some math. I know y'all like, boy, if y'all got this so far, let me know. So write down the date, write down the time, write down the day, all right, and then write down your ratio. For this particular one, we're going to do 1-to-5 ratio, all right? 1-to-5 ratio means for 1 gram of herb, you're going to use 5 milliliters of solvent. And I'm going to show y'all how to make the solvent too. Give me some 9s, we'll keep going. Hey, y'all don't want to see Yah'ki when you going to give us some herbal classes. So I've been trying to give them to y'all. All right, cool. Everybody understand? All right, cool. That's perfect. Let me get my jars out real fast and just start with 1. All right, these are cool jars to use. So for each one, we said we're going to need 1-to-5. This is specifically for the adrenal glands. So we're going to start off with the juniper berry. This is juniper berry. All right, let me turn my scale on. Put my units on grams. Remember, we got 7 of them. 7 of them, we need to equal 100 grams because we're using 500 milliliters of solvent. All right, so this need to be 14.3. Let me show y'all. 12, 14, 16. Hold on, y'all. I'm using juniper berry first. Write this down. Juniper berry. All right, that's 14. Now moving on to Jamaican sarsaparilla. I got some Indian sarsaparilla mixed in it though. Jamaican sarsaparilla. 14 of this too. Yeah, we in the kitchen whipping literally and helping people out and not killing them. All right. So look, let's take this right here, and we're gonna put this in our thing. So that's 14. Remember, that's the first one, juniper berry. All right, now it's time for our sarsaparilla or sarsaparilla, like Dr. Sabi say. All right, that's 14 of the sarsaparilla. We adding that too. All right, now we moving on to parsley leaf. Make sure y'all get y'all parsley leaf. All right, so we got sarsaparilla, we got juniper berries. Now we on the parsley leaf. We doing even parts, 14.3 grams of all of them. Ten, 14, 14.3. All right, put that to the side. All right, now we're dealing with kelp. Kelp is from the sea, but I got it dried. Kelp from the sea. So look, we got juniper berry, sarsaparilla, parsley leaf, and kelp leaf. Kelp is kind of heavy, so it's gonna equal up there quick. See, I think you reach that. Right now, we 4 herbs in, and this is how I look. We 4 herbs in. All right, now we on the prickly ash bark. Prickly ash bark, y'all. Full of iron phosphate and iron fluorine, and full of magnesium too, just to let you know. Prickly ash ain't no joke. This is a root. They could have made, and then the reason why I'm doing cut and sifted, and everything, because when you get powder forms, or when you get the whole herb, once you pull it from the root, it lacks a whole lot of oxygen, because they got to sit it in the shop, they got to go through it and all of that, then they ship it off to you. You know what I'm saying? Most of my herbs coming from Jamaica and Africa, so that's a little wild. So I need to have the most oxygen inside of my herbs to keep these herbs living until I can ship them off to y'all. So I need the herbs with the most oxygen. The best oxygenated herbs is cut and sifted herbs. Powders and none of that, because they die quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's better for you to make your own powder out of the cut and sifted herbs that you get, if y'all get what I'm saying. So now we on our prickly ash. Hold on, y'all. My unit just went off. I got to redo this one. Give me 1 second. All right, now let's get it. I got 20 grams, way too much. Cool. All right. That's the prickly ash. So far we got kelp, we got prickly ash bark, we got sarsaparilla, we got parsley leaf, and we got juniper berries, the berries. It's very important that you know what I'm saying. So with the juniper berries, I'm using the berry part. With the sarsaparilla, I'm using the root. With the prickly ash bark, I'm using the root, the actual bark of it. With the kelp, I'm using the leaf. With the parsley, I'm using the leaf. All right, write it down that way. All right. Now, one of the strongest herbs I'm going to use for this is the alfalfa. This is a cell strengthener herb. Very good for strengthening the cell and cell purification. So this was going to penetrate through that adrenal wall for y'all, all the way through the cellulose and all of that. I have been low on energy. I'm making something for you now. This is for energy. This is what I'm addressing. $14.3 milligrams. All right, okay. It's the alfalfa leaf. And then astragalus root. These are slices, so I'm gonna have to cut this astragalus up myself. They slices. 14 of these too. Y'all see them? They in slices. Make sure I mix them in real good also. About 3 more, do it. All right, 14. Now that's the 7 of them. I'm gonna name them all out. We got astragalus root, we got Kepha leaf, we got parsley leaf, we got sarsaparilla root, we got prickly ash bark, we got juniper berry, the actual berry, and we got alfalfa leaf. All of them are organically made and all of them from out of the country. All right. Now we putting all these inside the thing. This equal actually 100 grams. So this is 100 grams. All right, I got a few, but I need to get back up in here. I need all of that. What the hustle boys say, I need all mine. Let me get all that. All right, now it's time to work on the solvent. So with the solvent, remember it's a 1-to-5 ratio, right? Well, I just put 100 grams up in here. So that means I'm going to need 500 milliliters, all right? Because I just put 100 grams because it's 1-to-5 ratio. So I got my milliliters right here. This will be 5 right here. So I need to put 250 alcohol and 250 rainwater. So let me open up my alcohol first. Well, I already got one open. And if you want to make them stronger, always go down a milliliter. But I'm not suggesting that because y'all don't know what y'all doing. I don't need y'all killing nobody. All right, that's right at 250. Don't add water with the alcohol. Put the alcohol inside of the herbs first. Now we're gonna add the water. Now we adding our water. Y'all can't never say Yah'ki don't give y'all free game, y'all. All right, 250 milliliter again. Now we're gonna add that. Now I want to show y'all something. This when you know that you a real chemist. Do you see how that's measured out? The water go directly to the top of the herbs, all by measurement. That's simple mathematics, y'all. Simple mathematics. Now what we finna do is shake this deal like a stripper. So make sure your top is on tight. What I usually do is get a cheesecloth and put the cheesecloth right here and then put it on top of there, or get some type of plastic that's not gonna leak off into the solvent and put it on there, but I ain't gonna do that today. All right, we're gonna tighten this down as tight as we can. We're gonna shake the hell out of it. Get about a good 100 shakes. I ain't even named this one yet because I got a lot of different granules for the adrenal glands. This one I just been doing a lot of researches and putting different types of phytonutrients and amino acids together. Like, oh man, this gonna pull these adrenals out of a lot of trouble. You want energy? This is what you need right here. All right. Now, if it was sun out, if the sun was shining out, I will put this outside directly in front of the sun for 4 hours. But since the sun ain't out, I'm gonna do that on my last couple of days before this is ready. This is actually a 30-day tincture. It's gonna take 30 days for this to be ready. Every single day, you hide this in a dark, dry space. Every single day, you come down to this tincture and you shake it 100 times and then you put it back in the closet. I like to use a dark, dry closet. Still got a lot of shaking to do. Yeah, that's Everclear. It's Everclear. Now, when I'm done with this, it won't be, I'm going to test it for y'all. It won't be no more alcohol in here. It's going to be just nothing but pure herb, pure liquid herb. Because once you break through the cellulose and you break to that chemical wall and you get through that wall with the alfalfa is going to penetrate the cells of that glandule, of that gland. And once it penetrates there, man, that's what it's going to deliver all the herbs and phytonutrients you need. Now you got adenosine triphosphate with all types of carbonates and sugar and 5-sugar backbones, what we call an iron phosphate, and full of oxygen in your cells. And man, that glucose be in your cells, you be staying up for days, man. Smiling, look, the body only doing one thing. The body main goal is to break everything down to sugar and to feed your cells sugar. All the body deal with is with ruach, with energy, or what we call spirit. Your body main focus is to break down what you breathe in, because you know your skin is made of the same cells that your brain is made of. So when your skin breathing in the atmosphere, it break this down to sugar. The food you eat, your body break that down to sugar. Things you hear, music and such, your body break the vibrations down to sugar. Everything your body do, the point is it to create more energy to give to your cells so you can live longer. That's it. That's it. So make sure you feeding yourself right. Make sure you surrounding yourself around the right people. Make sure you listening to the correct frequency of music. Make sure you moving and walking in spirit and love. All that other stuff, man, is why y'all talking to me. I got so many clients because my people don't know how to live. That's not a good thing that I have clients. That means my people are sick. You see what I'm saying? The more clients I have, that means that means on my priestly side, on my motivational side, I'm doing a bad job. Because all y'all need to be healed. I'm not supposed to have this many clients. You see what I'm saying? All right, I think I shook it up enough. All right, so I got this shooken up. That's what it's going to look like. Out of this, I'm probably going to be able to get a couple tinctures, but they're going to be some powerful ones. Y'all can do this same thing yourselves. I just gave y'all the whole ingredient list. I just gave y'all what to do, the milliliters, the 5-to-1 ratio, all the herbs you need and everything. Now it's time to show your labels. Now we got to make good labels. And this must stay on this bottle or any tinctures you give it, because if somebody try to get you, right? Say if somebody try to get you, right? Say if like I get a lot of people that order from me from all across the globe. Africa, Canada, where else? France, where else? Jamaica. I mean, look, it's so many people that order from me. What happened if one of these people are a part of the FDA and they just want to take your stuff and test your stuff to see if you lying about your information, and you shipping out stuff and they take it and test it and it's a total opposite of what you written down? That's fraudulent. And you're administrating drugs at this point because you lying about it and you're using alcohol. You can get locked up. So you have to be smart with what you're doing. So now this is what I'm writing down. Remember, we wrote down September the 12th. Let's write it down again. September 12th, 2019 at 6:30 p.m. We use 1:5 ratio. We use 190 proof grain and 90% alk. No, 95% alk. 95% alk. All right, and then you have to give it a name, because when you give it a name, you give it an estate. I'm gonna name this. Let's name this glucose adreno. Glucose adreno. All right, there go all my paperwork. Boom, you stick it onto this deal. You go get some tape. You find some tape real quick. There we go. Now, this is day 30 I mean, this is the 12th. On the 12th of next month, this will be ready every single day. Shake this 100 times. All of the phytonutrients is gonna be getting pulled out day by day, so you don't have to shake it so hard like I just did every day. Just do this 100 times. You ain't gotta shake it and do all of that every day. Just do this. 4 days up to it being ready. 4 days up to it being ready. You know what I'm saying? Is when you're gonna actually start sitting this out in the sun for 4 hours a day till it's ready. And on the day it's ready, y'all go on Amazon. Y'all can get this from Amazon, Boca Apothecary. I wouldn't buy herbs from Boca Apothecary, but they do have good cartilages. Go on there, get y'all some 4 ounces, some 4-ounce tincture glasses. You know what I'm saying? Fill these deals up. And what your directions is going to be is 3 to 6 drops under your tongue daily. Daily, 3 times a day. So we're going to write that on there too. So we're going to write, take 3 to 6 drops under tongue 3 times daily. Boom, there you go. Now you got, look, this how smart this is. Now you got all the information you need to put on your labels too, if you want to fancy your bottles up, which I already got labels made and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You got the herbs. You got where to get your cartilages from. You got the ingredients. You got the measurements. You got how to do the instructions, how to write the labels on there, how to shake them up. You know what I'm saying? I'm your brother. I love you. And look, if we not teaching y'all how to heal yourselves, then how the hell are we calling ourselves herbalists? Huh? A herbalist is supposed to teach you how to be your own herbalist at home. My whole point, my goal is not to get your money and take things out of your pocket. My goal and my passion is to heal my people because I love y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's how you do that. So look, now if you want energy, boom. I had this ready in a month. If y'all want to buy from me. But look, if y'all ain't got the money and y'all want to buy it yourselves, you know how to do it. Period. Now, if y'all got any questions to ask, I got to get ready to go out of town. I got to go give me some clothes and stuff. So if y'all got any questions, I got 10 minutes to spare and I can answer some questions. What's the importance of dropping it under the tongue? Michael, Ban Yisrael, my Shalom Ka, my Mishma. How you doing, my brother? Shalom, shalom. The importance of dropping under your tongue, when you put anything under your tongue, it immediately go directly into your bloodstream. Directly into your bloodstream. Directly. And then it's actually working with your saliva glands that's actually secreting this alkaline. So your mouth, everything about you is alkaline. That's how you know your body wasn't designed to take in anything acid. And that's just facts. So whenever you put these deals directly into your tongue, it goes straight to the bloodstream. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's so good about it. Now, what the crazy thing is, when you send this off to the laboratory, we send all our herbs out to laboratories to get them tested, especially when you want to find out what type of amino acids or what type of minerals in them. Because remember, the amino acids is what makes up deoxynucleic ribose nucleic acid and ribose nucleic acid, DNA and RNA. So, which is a part of the ribosome inside of the nucleus of the DNA. So the amino acids builds the DNA structures that make up the cells in your body. But the minerals is what keeps the amino acids stuck together. So literally your body is being held together by minerals, right? Your body is made up of amino acids that we call cells, and the cells are being held together by the minerals. That's the importance of amino acids and minerals. Minerals is the glue to the body. Amino acids is the physical function of the body. These things have to be stuck. These things have to be stuck together and not missing. Soon as one missing, this is a fist, right? Glue is keeping my fingers together from making this fist, right? This fist pack a powerful punch. Well, if I'm missing a mineral, magnesium, boom, my fist is getting weak. You see that? Selenium is what black people need inside of their melon. Boom. Now my punch is getting even weaker. You see that? Magnesium, sulfate, boom. Now I can't punch like this, huh? Iron phosphate, boom. Zinc, copper, and gold. I can't pack a strong punch no more because my cells are not strengthened because I'm lacking the glue. Now, if you lack the glue, which is the minerals, now the amino acids that was inside of this whole thing, they come apart. Now you got something called a polypeptide. A polypeptide is just a long string of amino acids that serve no purpose because you don't have the glue that keep them together to form the backbone or sugar phosphate of a cell. Simple science, y'all. So you need minerals. Minerals are the glue to the body. Amino acids builds the body, not proteins. Proteins are complex amino acid structures. All right, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I know I'll be talking too much. I'll be trying to give y'all so much information at one time. I said that. Okay. Let's see. Can I get an inbox with info to purchase from you plus? Inbox me. If y'all want to contact me sooner than this inbox, because I don't check. It's too many people in my inbox. info@yahkiawaken.com. And I'll get back to you within a few days. Actually, we was just responding to a lot of emails before I went live, to be honest with you. All right. Is there any physical activities that need to be done with this mix? No, none. It's going to give you your, more than Ali, it's going to give you your physical activities. Once you take this, if you got a penis, it's going to become rock hard. And I'm not trying to speak on nothing sexual or be nasty. I'm just being honest. This how much blood flow and how much adrenaline you get. And I'm talking about good adrenaline, not cortisol, which is bad adrenaline that shuts down your immune system, that shuts down your penis, and that shuts down your stomach and all of that puts you in fight or flight. I'm talking about a good energy where you're going to be ready to make babies and reproduce. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? A good energy where your heart rate is up. No more anxiety. This is what this does. All these are a part of adrenal glands. The adrenal glands and the kidneys are one of the two main important functions in your body. I can't express that enough. You know what I'm saying? The kidneys are the seat to the soul of the ancestors. That's your literal, your biological highway into the kingdom of God through your kidneys. You know what I'm saying? That's where your ancestral line is. That's why as soon as fear and anxiety and lying and all these activities, or what we call the spirit and works of the flesh, kick in, your adrenal glands and your kidneys shut down. Without your kidneys and your adrenal glands, you can't heal from any disease, because the only way to filtrate any type of disease or proteins or polyproteins or polypeptides or any type of viruses or fungi or fungus is through the kidneys, the lymphatic system. The only thing that filters the lymphatic system is the kidneys and the skin, which is your third kidney. This is how important these things is. Well, what turn the kidneys on? The adrenal glands. The adrenal glands is like the ignition to your car. The parathyroids and the thyroids is your gear shift. Well, guess what that engine is that get that car revving up and running and flush all of that carbon dioxide off the tailpipe. Them are your kidneys. They all work together. These three are one. These three are one that is in heaven. Them are the three main components of your body. We can break all this stuff down biblically. That's the crazy part. All right, let's see. Who else? Can babies do it? Yes, babies can do it, but I wouldn't use alcohol. This is what I use for babies. I would use glycerin. It comes strictly from vegetables. This is what I use for babies. I wouldn't put no alcohol in them. I use glycerin. And this is nothing but blood and sweat of plants. And you wouldn't use water, because water and oil do not mix at all. So my 1-to-5 ratio would just be, if I did the same thing, it'd be literally 500 milliliters of nothing but glycerin. All right, you asked a question, Tasha. Let me see what you asked. Can I drive fast while taking the drops? I wouldn't recommend it because you're gonna feel them adrenals pulling, and it's gonna dehydrate the hell out of you. So I wouldn't do that. Because these herbs are so powerful, and the way I mix my herbs, I mix all of my stuff by science and by math. And I know the amino acids in every one of my herbs I use, and I know the minerals and everything. Like, you can't tell me nothing about my herbs. That's how much I study my herbs. That's why my herbs work. And when I mean my herbs, I mean once I make my formulas. Of course, Yahweh created all these things for us to use them, but like, I'm personal with my stuff. I know every amino acid structure, and I know every mineral inside of prickly ash bark, inside of sarsaparilla, and sort of any herb I deal with, I done mastered that herb. That's how confident and how much of my energy I give to this. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important that you take water with all these things, because when you mixing up these potent minerals, man, they dehydrate your body because they're made for detoxification. These are astringent herbs. They pulling. They not only pulling the bad stuff, they pulling all the water out with it. They're pulling everything. And that's why it's good to pull the strands, to detoxify, then to oxygenate, give it oxygen, then rebuild. You know what I'm saying? You have to rebuild. And that's what we do with fruits, the astringents, berries, the antioxidants, the oxygen, and then the melons, the rebuilding. Well, let me stop craving sweets. What you need for sweets is alfalfa. What I do for sweets is alfalfa and kwasa. And it's a root from Africa called Judah or Yahudah. And these are good herbs from Africa that'll stop any addiction. And of course, you're gonna take your mindset too. With all understanding that of your body of fast and sleep, the way to break the fast. The best way to break the fast is, okay, if you're going on a dry fast, the best way to break your fast is with water. But if you're already on a water fast, the best way to break your fast is with fruits. If you're on a fruit fast, the best way to break your fast is with a raw salad that don't have all these nightshades in them, like tomatoes and stuff like that. Just use regular kale leaf, clean them up real good, or use romaine leaf. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nothing on top of them. Where can we purchase your products? My website is www.yahkiawaken.com. YAH. Oh, matter of fact, look, it's up in my description bar, y'all. Right here. Just look at my description of this video. That's where it's at. Look, I'm finna get up out of here. Make sure y'all like, share, comment on this video, and let people know that, look, all this knowledge is been given away for free. You know what I'm saying? It's not my knowledge. I just got the passion and the love to outstudy anybody, to stay up 5 days straight if I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between me and a lot of my people. Like, I would literally die to get this. You know what I'm saying? Like how people die for cheeseburgers and to be in the club and to be out drinking and smoking and kicking it with their niggas or whatever. This is my entertainment. Like, I will stay up 5 days to read a 400-page book just to say I did it. I do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, my passion is this. This is my passion, being there for my people. I'm not only a healer, I'm a priest. We do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We do a whole lot of things. This is just the aspect that y'all are seeing of me because it's very well needed in this society today. But man, that's why I go hard, because my passion is, you cannot beat me in this. You know what I'm saying? This is not a competition when it comes to me in this, because I literally eat, sleep, and breathe healing, period. I'm gonna die doing this. This might be the reason why I die. You know what I'm saying? This how deep this is to me. So all praise with that. Look, I love y'all. I'm finna get off of here though. I'm finna get off of here. All right, peace, love, and life, family. Shalom and lakam. Peace.